What's up, everybody? Today was a crazy day. I got many new toys in the mail. Like this, like this. Like that. Like this. It's a little tricky with that sheath. Like that. So you can expect some reviews. During the holidays I try to bust them out as quickly as I can. I have to study a lot, but I will get around it. So this particular review is about this, and I don't know what I should call this knife. I really don't, because it was marketed on eBay as new 8-inch Stonewash CNC G10 handle 5CR13 steel folding pocket knife FD33. I will probably just call this fake Sebenza. Tanto Sebenza? I don't know. Because it is in fact a copy. It's a knockoff, Chinese made Reeve. You can see the logo here. Not cool. Kind of a custom pivot. You need a special tool to adjust it. It is rather stiff. It's tight on the pivot, and I rather have it too tight than too loose if I cannot adjust it. It is a full-sized knife, not like this Sanrenmu 710, which is like the small Sebenza. But this is probably like the large one. The only thing that is not super pretty is that the hole is covered a little bit by the pocket clip. The pocket clip itself, I will get to that. And yeah, that this portion sticks out. Otherwise, it is a pretty awesome knife. I will annotate the link or put it in the description box, because you can get that for $15.99 shipped to your door within 2 weeks. So get on eBay right now, get yourself a new toy for the holidays. It is an awesome knife. Now it is a little bit stiff, but that is fine. I open it closely. It is not broken in yet. I just got it today. You can see the beautiful stonewash on the blade. It is kind of a, well, it's like it wasn't tumbled as long as other stonewash blades, but it is there. Spine is rounded a little bit. All corners are chamfered. The jimping is very good. It is rounded, but if you dig your finger in there, you can get some really nice traction. It's just a great size. Now the weight is a little bit on the heavy-ish side. 133 grams. You can find out what that is in ounces, but it is a full-sized knife. The blade length is, well, how am I gonna do that? Well, around 8.5 centimeters, but you know, the secondary edge, the Tanto tip, is about 2.5 centimeters and 6 centimeters. So 8.5 exactly. 8 inches overall, probably. Didn't measure that. Blade centering is very good. The liners are not milled out. That would add cost. It is a $16 knife shipped. Lockup is incredibly tight, no wiggle in any direction. The thumb studs are smooth on the sides, not so smooth that you would slip, but not sharp. They don't, you know, shave off your skin. It's really nice. It came a little bit dirty. I just oiled it up quickly. And yeah, the grind, it is hollow ground. It is very thin behind the edge, which makes it an outstanding slicer. I think I have some paper here. This is a little bit nasty paper. Just a Tanto tip. This is not really awesome behind the camera. The angle I'm cutting at is very weird. It is a great slicer though. It is really nice. Very thin behind the edge, small secondary bevel. You can almost not feel it. Well, you actually can't feel it because it is as this thin. Now the tip, the grind on the tip, I hope you can see that. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I think you can make that out. The tip is quite strong actually. And that is absolutely great because it is such a fine tip by design, but the grind is a little bit, the secondary bevel is a little bit wider in that dimension, you know, than down here. And this corner is also very sharp, and they did an outstanding job grinding this. Very even, except on this side it's a little bit curved, you know, a little bit crooked like that. But otherwise an outstanding job they did for a $16 knife. The only thing that really bugs me is this Chris Reeve emblem. You know, the maker's logo, and they really shouldn't do that. I'm just not super stoked about this. Now, it is not a blatant copy. It has this hole, which takes away from the motif a little bit. Has absolutely no function, but it is drilled out really nicely. It's not like, you know, sharp and whatever. 2 pocket clip screws, stainless steel clip. Now you might see that the clip is, you know, a little bit hanging in the air. That's because I took it off. The screws are hardened, not Loctited, but very tight in there. And I bent that clip a little bit because I absolutely hate this dent here. It is another suspension aid. Well, I'd rather not have it. I cannot get this out. It is a very strong stainless steel clip. Basically what it does is when it slips over there, you have to shove it, and it doesn't always work because this is very tight. It has full contact with the G10 scales. They are, you know, this color, beige, khaki, whatever you might call it. It is decent, very decent actually. Gives you a great grip, but it is very tight under there. So do I have some pants here? No, but an old t-shirt. Let's just try to show you this. Yeah, okay, come on, let's just... Oh, it's late. So you slip it over there, and then you have to overcome this tension, and then you're really in there. This much sticks out. It is perfect. It is exactly 1 finger wide, and that's what I like because I extract my knives just like that. And by bending up that thing a little bit, it is much easier to extract, to get it out of the pocket. In, not so much. You kind of have to wiggle around with it a little bit, but this grabs very, very tightly, so you will never lose that knife if it is clipped onto your pocket, like so. just be sure to get it in real nice, because if you have it like that, not much tension, also a lot sticks out, but you would really not do it like that. It is a large knife, full-sized, and just so cool. It is really so cool. Not broken in, and yet it is smooth, no dirt or gunk in there. Cleaned it up just a little bit. Has two Foster bronze bushings in there. Just very nice to play with. I can't wait until this is broken in. It will be outstanding when it just flies out. Has really good detent. You cannot shake this out. You feel it, you hear it right there. Super solid lockup. I don't know, what more do you want from a $16 knife? You should definitely get it right now. It is so cool. It is really such a fun toy. Really, really nice. Very comfortable handle. Corners are chamfered. Liner lock engages fully. It's not super hard to get it out of the way just because you have that big gap for your thumb. It's just such a cool knife. And in comparison to the small Sunren Move 710, that's it. That's the size comparison. Of course, this one is a frame lock, this one is a liner lock. Not thick really. It's not super slim, but it's not thick. It's very, very nice. The only thing that bugs me a little bit is this corner here. Big old stop pin. It is just a quality knife, and for $15 it is an insane bargain. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Roll Tide.